Hello guys, on this video we'll discuss about Bang & Olufsen Beomaster 1100. It's a full aluminum front ampli tuner. Also construction, it was done between 70 and 80, somewhere there. Bang & Olufsen, Denmark. It's a very nice unit for his age. It looks really nice. On the front we'll find only an FM tuner. Here, this is the volume knob. Here is the treble and the bass tone control. Here, this light is the tuning you see, it's showing the tuning strength and is telling on which side you have to go. Are two bulbs inside. Second light, the green one, is for stereo indication. Here is the phono input. Here are the preset stations. You have to just turn, it's a wheel here. You have to turn and you are changing the frequency. This knob is for the balance. Here is the tone also. Here is the bass and here is the tone. Okay. AFC, mono, tape, phono. It's also input for tape, input and output. Phono, input, FM. Here on the FM you have to move the tuning button. Here on the tuning button, on the middle, it's a knob. You can turn by fingers. And if I'm pressing now the knob, you can see the wheel. The wheel is turning. Let's see. It's very nice. Okay, and the presets for FM, FM1, FM2, F3, and P4. And here is the off button. You press and the receiver is closed. It's switched off. Okay, now I will open the covers to see how it looks inside, because I want to show to you what I replaced in interior. I replaced all the electrolytics and I will explain to you step by step what I did. Okay, so I will fix now the telephone on the tripod and we will record the rest. Okay, so here it looks. Here you see the receiver upside down. Here is the bottom side. It's only one printed circuit board inside of this ampli tuner, but it's upside down, the circuit board. So the parts are with the top and the bottom. Here is the voltage selector, transformer, and it's only one printed circuit board, like I said. Here is the local oscillator and intermediate frequency and radio frequency settings are here. You see here are the trimmer capacitors. Here are the coils and some potentiometers, some trimmers, some pots. Here, like example, are the two pots for the red lights to choose the brightness and how to switch between them according with the strength of the station. Everything is stated on the service manual. It's really easy. And here on behind are the trim pots for the bias of power amplifier channels, left and right. Okay, so let's discuss about the capacitors which I drawn out. Only the electrolytic, the tantalum capacitors I left on position. These three big capacitors. One, it was for the power supply, 3300 microfarads and 63 volts and 105 degrees is the power supply capacitor, and before it was this one with X on them, 50 volts, 3000 microfarads, and of course 85 degrees. This is on. Second two which you see below here are audio grade from Nichicon KA, also 105 degrees, and instead of them they've been this 3000 microfarads and 50 volts. For audio I put also 50 volts because from this series you cannot find, they are not manufacturing more than 50 volts for audio. So our 3300 microfarads, 50 volts. And for the rest of the capacitors on the power supply, I choose the UHE from Nichicon, which is also low leakage capacitor. And I'm looking for one to see how it works. This series, it's also 105 degrees, and it looks like that. Nichicon 1000 microfarads is this one, HE, and 105 degrees. Yeah, so these are the black caps which are here, to here, to here, to here, one here. Yeah, so this is for power supply, and the capacitance, it's 100 microfarads and 100 volts. And instead of them, before it was something like that, 100 microfarads and 40 volts. Yeah, so all of them I just replace with this UHE series, and of course higher voltage. The problem is not with voltage. The voltage you can rise at least one step above, but the capacitance is better to keep same, because if you increase also the capacitance, you will force the bridge rectifier and also the fuse, because when you start the unit, too much current it will be drawn from these parts, bridge rectifier and fuses. So like you see, now I'm playing with hands here, but the mains, the power supply mains is disconnected. Yeah, even like that, pay attention what you are doing inside when you are removing the cover. If you are not instructed to do something like that, don't do it, don't touch. What I'm doing here, I know what I'm doing. I follow all the steps before to touch something inside. If you want to see how I'm doing with this, what I'm doing before to put my hands inside of any electrical device, just write on the comments, and I will try to answer to you, or to make a video step by step how I'm doing this. Yeah, okay. You mentioned here also some gray capacitors, some brown, not gray, brown capacitors. These are also from Nichicon, and are the series KV, UKV. And instead of this on position, I found this 470 microfarads and 40 volts. And these are 470 microfarads on 50 volts, of course higher. This, it was 80 degrees Celsius, 85, and now on position it's 105. Yeah, okay, so this is how it looks. Of course the sound changed, it sounds better now according with my ears and according with speakers. And here you see two green, and also here two green. This is the UES series from Nichicon, Muse series. I replaced the capacitors on the signal path. Yeah, these are there. I replaced also the rubber foots, because this one came only with 3, but already one was jumped from position. And of course, like you know already, for the power station, for the power side, for the power transistors, I replaced the trim pots for idling current. You know already. These are prone for oxidation because are open. They are only okay, maybe they are good, but to avoid all these problems later on, because you can lose the contact here between the legs and the carbon trace, I prefer to replace them. So for this I used some trim pots, closed sealed trim pots, to avoid the oxidation going inside, to create oxidation. Yeah. Okay, and the rest, the process adjustments, everything is done according to the manual. So there are all the capacitors which I replaced. It looks like that now. It's just fully cleaned and ready to play music for next years. So thank you for your time. Thumb up, press the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave comments, put the questions. If you want to see some tools, how I'm discharging the capacitors, how I'm testing the parts, how I'm matching the transistors, I don't know, whatever you want, leave on the comments, and we'll try to explain to you or to create a new video about the subject which you are asking for. Share with others if you like these videos. Maybe some other people they want to see. Maybe they will find something interesting here on this restoration. And see you on the next video. Like you know already, every second day new video is released. And stay tuned. Thank you very much. See you.